What's up, everybody? This video is showing appreciation for my patrons, people that have joined my Patreon account. I do want to go ahead and say up front, this is not to try to promote my Patreon account. I feel like people that follow my channel, they know that I have one. It's not something that I really try to push on people. People are either into it or they're not. That's completely up to you all, who decides to join my Patreon account. So that's why I don't really stress trying to promote it very often. But I'm definitely appreciative of people that do decide to join my Patreon. And it really has been a big motivator for me to keep going with my channel, because I did go through a time period where, because YouTube just requires so much time, there is a lot of work that goes into it. And then also I wanted to be consistent with giveaways as well, and that was kind of putting a financial strain on me. And I know some people will say, well, you don't have to do YouTube, you don't have to do giveaways and all this and that, but it is something that I have dove into because it has helped me in a lot of ways, especially in regards to dealing with anxiety and things like that. So there is a good reason behind why I do what I do. But I definitely don't want it to add to stress. So yeah, like I said, trying to keep up with the giveaways especially was starting to become a financial strain. So Patreon, that's one of the main things it really has helped with. It allows me to be more consistent with the giveaways and to get back to the community, because people send me things on a regular basis. I don't ask people to do that, but people are not nice enough to send things my way, and I can't really afford to give back to every individual that sends something. So with the giveaways, that is my way to give back to the collecting community. And my patrons are helping out with that now, which is very awesome. I really do appreciate that. Also, it's going to help me in ways to keep improving the quality of the channel. Like, I bought a new camera thanks to Patreon. I got new lighting thanks to Patreon. And I'm going to keep doing things to try to improve the quality of my videos. So I really do appreciate all of my patrons that have decided to, join up and to support the channel in that way. And I'll stress again, this is not something that I try to push on people, but for people that, have decided to do it, I really am thankful for that. And I would hope that any of my viewers that enter my giveaways appreciate my patrons as well, because like I said, they're the ones that really help these giveaways to happen. As a matter of fact, I got a giveaway that I'm going to be wrapping up very soon, and again, that's thanks to them. So yeah, what I basically did is, on my Patreon, I did ask my patrons to submit some pictures for me that I could use within this video. Now, not everybody was able to do that, which I understand, but I'm going to start off by focusing on the people that did submit images, or I may have been able to grab some images from social media. So I'll focus on them first, going in alphabetical order, and then I definitely want to mention my other patrons as well. So let's go ahead and get into this. So starting off here with a name that I say very often on my channel, Backstage Inc. She's a really big supporter of the channel. She's also a very talented artist, as you can see, the examples of her work here. And when it comes to the Funko Pop concept series, she has been very instrumental in helping out with that series. She's contributed each time, and she really helped to get it off the ground. So I definitely do appreciate that, and I'm really enjoying that series, because I think it is something that helps to bring the community together. So I definitely want to shout out here her Instagram. And by the way, she didn't ask me to do this, but if you have an Instagram account, please make sure that you go to @Backstage_Inc. Follow her there, check out her artwork. Also, of course, she is a pop collector, as you can see some of her recent pickups here. So yeah, make sure that you do support her, because like I said, she's a very talented artist. She even did one of my intros for my channel. So yeah, Backstage Inc., very cool individual. Next up here we have BLovesPlace. She is a fellow YouTuber, and again, I gotta stress this, nobody asked me to shout out their YouTube channels or anything like that, but I just feel like I want to, because I do check them out. I follow their channels as well. So yeah, BLovesPlace, especially if you're into unboxing videos, do make sure that you check out her YouTube channel. I've kind of noticed, since some subscription box companies have gone under or changed up their business practices, don't quite see as many people opening up subscription boxes as there used to be on YouTube. But if you're still into that, especially if you're into Bandbox, and then she tries some different boxes as well. If you're really into checking out subscription box openings, do make sure that you check out BLovesPlace, and she's consistent with her uploads as well, which is definitely a very cool thing. Next up here, Khali Pops. I could definitely consider Khali Pops a friend. He has looked out for me several times in the past. We've done some trades. Just really cool individual all the way around. And of course, you see him with his son Ezekiel. They recently had a little mini vacation in San Francisco. So yeah, I thought that was just a cool image to share here. And he is a big Toy Story fan. I know he's trying to wrap up getting as many of the Toy Story Pops as he can. But yeah, Khali Pops actually does have a YouTube channel, but he's been talking about kind of retooling his channel and maybe even renaming it. So once he, you know, gets that together, of course, I'm definitely going to give him a shout out, you know, and I want to continue to support him regardless of what he decides to do with his channel, because like I said, he has been very helpful to me. Next up here, we got Captain Charisma. Hopefully some of you know Captain Charisma already. He's somebody else that's very consistent on YouTube. He does a lot of great hunt videos. He does a lot of trades with people. He and I have done some trades. As a matter of fact, one figure that I sent his way is the Wizard Deadpool that he's holding there. Now, I didn't send him Scareglow. That's just a figure that he's a big fan of, and I'm lucky enough to have that in my collection as well. But yeah, Captain Charisma, like I said, very consistent with his uploads. Great hunting videos and haul videos. Guy has a great sense of humor, so somebody else that you definitely should check out if you're not familiar with him already. And if you have watched his videos, then you get the reference to the socks that I put on the screen here. So Christine, she sent me a picture of herself. It was kind of last minute, but I was glad I was able to get this image in to the video. And what you see here on the screen are some figures that she's hoping to get, or at least representations of some figures that she's hoping to add to her collection. Something that I do is I try to keep up with the figures that my patrons are interested in, especially the chase figures that they're interested in. So I know that she's trying to hunt down these figures here, and Christine, I really do hope that you're able to add these figures to your collection. And who knows, maybe I'll be able to help you out with at least one of these figures in the near future. You know, we'll see what happens there. Next up, Chuck sent this image here of his collection, and now, I'm mainly an in-box collector, but I gotta say, sometimes when I see out-of-box collections, I gotta say, they really do look pretty awesome, you know, to see the figures all out together, especially when they're as well organized as his is, because you see he has like the Master of the Universe together, then he's got a lot of Marvel there, he's got DC together, even got some Disney going on there at the bottom. So yeah, very well organized. Me, I don't know, like if I could keep up with an out-of-box collection like that, because I'm pretty sure you have to kind of go behind and make sure everything stays dusted and everything. But it looks pretty awesome, and I also like the glass shells that he has there as well. That's a very cool look, very cool way to display his pop figures. So next up here, we have this these pictures that were sent by David. And David, again, and you know, somebody else with a really well organized collection. I definitely like to see the Thanos figures there together. And you see one of his most recent pickups there, that 10-inch Tyrannosaurus Rex, which I know some people are still hunting that down. I gotta say as well, within David's collection, the Care Bears, now I'm not collecting them, but they really do look great together, all lined up like that. That is pretty cool. So yeah, I got to get some sort of shelves like this for my wall, because I want to get a display going like that as well. And David, definitely want to thank you for sending these images my way. Ethan finds out. I hope this is another YouTube channel that a lot of you are familiar with. Karen has been very consistent on YouTube. I think she actually started on YouTube not too long before I did. I'm not 100% sure of exactly when she started, but I know I've been following her channel pretty much as long as I've been on YouTube. So yeah, Karen and Ethan, they're just great individuals. Her channel, she mainly focuses on Ethan and going out with him to conventions and pop hunting on a regular basis, and going to some other places out there in Cali and everything. So yeah, if you want a YouTube channel that's really consistent and really fun videos, definitely make sure you check out Ethan Finds Out if you're not already familiar with Karen and Ethan. Florida's Bluest Angel, yet another YouTuber here. And you see she's definitely a big Walking Dead fan. I know she's also a big Supernatural fan. And she does different types of unboxings as well. And she used to do artwork on her channel. She hasn't done it in a while, but she is a talented artist. So if you go check out her YouTube channel, you can go back to some of her older videos and see her style of art. Her style of art is very unique. I don't think I've seen anybody else do art the way that she does. It's definitely worth checking out. I may try to remember to link one of those videos down below so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Really talented art, and and I'm lucky enough to have at least one piece of artwork that she did send my way. Really glad to have that in my collection. Next up here we have Kate. Now Kate is not a YouTuber, but she does comment on a regular basis. She comments a lot on my YouTube videos, also within my Patreon posts. She comments a lot, and I could just tell from her posts, and you can kind of tell from these images as well, that she really does have a great sense of humor there. I like the pops that she has here, but also that Gollum figure. I don't know where she got that Gollum figure from, but it's pretty hilarious to look at. So yeah, I like that she has that Lord of the Rings collection there all together. And the way she displays her pops, I'm going to say something more about that in a little bit here. So I got another image that was sent my way, Monster Hunter 87, and this image definitely made me kind of laugh, just because he looks so proud to have that Tony the Tiger in his collection, and I can't blame him. That was a highly sought after figure that not a lot of people were able to get, so I definitely understand him being proud to have that figure in his collection. And Monster Hunter 87, I hope you keep that luck going with getting these ad icons. It's definitely a positive thing that Funko is starting to make some ad icons as commons as well. But, you know, for those hard to get ones, I hope your luck continues there, Monster Hunter 87. Next up, Finyo, definitely another big supporter of the channel, and he sent his displays here as well. And he has different types of displays going on as well. I like how he mixes things up here. He's got his comics up. That's very cool to see. And actually, this is what I want to go ahead and point out. If you look to the right here, you see how he has out-of-box pops, but then he has their boxes right behind them. Really smart way to organize it. That's if you want to make sure you maintain the boxes in case you decide to trade anything or sell anything, whatever it may be. Just a way to keep it organized so you don't have to scramble and try to find the boxes. I kind of wish I was organized that way, because I do have some pops out of box, but honestly the boxes are kind of scattered behind other figures, so I'll have a tough time kind of getting it all together if I need to move or anything like that. But yeah, like I said, the way he has that organized there, that is a smart way to do it if you're going to have it out of box and you really want to maintain the boxes. Now, there are some people, though, that will take the boxes and they take the plastic inserts out and they actually flatten the boxes out and then keep them together. That's a pretty smart move as well, just as long as you keep the boxes organized in some way, just because you never know, you might want to sell or trade eventually, or you might have to move. Now, Queen Bee Customs is yet another name that I say a lot on my channel, because I think they do some amazing custom work. As a matter of fact, literally just wrapped up a giveaway focusing on Queen Bee Customs, and that was really along with my friend Cat D. So if you're not familiar with Queen Bee Customs, you definitely want to make sure you check out their work. They have an Instagram account, which you see here, Queen Bee Customs Funko. Like I said, really awesome work, and they also have an Etsy shop as well. So if you're into customs, and by the way, they don't just do glitter artwork as well, they also do metallic paint jobs, and they started to do flocked figures as well. As a matter of fact, I got one of those from them recently, which is one of my favorite recent figures added to my collection. So again, if you're into customs, definitely check them out. And I gotta say as well, very reasonable prices, because customs can get pricey and their prices are very reasonable, so definitely do check them out. Next up here, Randyland, somebody else I consider a friend. Like I said, you know, really a lot of my patrons, they are friends of mine. Like, I actually do converse with them behind the scenes, and we talk on a regular basis. You know, I do trades with them and stuff, so it's very cool that they are supporting my channel in this way. Randyland also is a YouTuber. She hasn't really been using her channel that much lately, but you know, and I might have to check with her to see if she has, you know, some more plans for her channel. But yeah, she also is an artist, and you see this watercolor here of Tinkles that she did, which she actually sent my way. So I actually do have this, and I have some other artwork that she sent my way as well, including one I really like, a canvas of Batman pretty much beating up on the Joker. You know, so she is a talented artist, and also I definitely got to give her props as well for helping with the Funko Pop concept series to really get that series going. She kind of helped to develop the idea behind it. So yeah, big props to Randyland, you know, for helping out the channel in that way. Next up, Robert Kinzel, yet another YouTuber, and he definitely did not ask for a shout out. I got to stress that again, but I'm shouting out his channel regardless. Now he does do like Funko Pop hauls. He collects Funko Pops, but he's also into Pokemon, and sometimes he will do card openings on his channel. So if you're a big Pokemon fan, you might want to check out Robert's channel. Also, I think he still is running a giveaway right now, and I'm not saying that's the only reason to go to his channel, but you might want to check that out. I think he's nearing a milestone related to a giveaway, so you might want to check that out. But then, like I said, definitely if you're a big Pokemon fan, do check out his channel. And Too Humble, she and I did a trade. I think we just did one trade, and you know, maybe we'll get an opportunity to trade again in the future. But here in this picture, she's actually holding the pop that I sent her way. It is the Flock Snowball, which was a Los Angeles Comic-Con exclusive, shared exclusive, I believe there. So yeah, she's also, you see a I guess she has a mix, some pops in box, some out of box, very nicely displayed there behind her. And I know that she's into other types of collectibles as well, including Marvel Legends, which I've recently gotten into, and she's also a fan of Lego. So she mixes things up, which I always think is pretty cool. You know, Funko is cool, you know, just if people just collect pops, that's cool, you know, but me, I like to mix things up, and I think it's pretty cool that Too Humble likes to mix things up as well. Now, like I said, not all of my patrons sent in pictures for me to use in this video, which is perfectly fine, but I'm not going to leave them out. I definitely want to mention them as well. So big shout out here to Abel, Nick and Rebecca, Christopher, Matthew, Fernando, Paul, Joseph, Colton, Master T, James, Jason, Brandon, Leo, Lucio, hope I'm saying your name correctly there, Brian, Andrew, Tim, Daniel, Shad, Scott, Matt, Mark, Brian, Dustin, Georgina, Robert, Ricardo, Aiden, Ronnie. Oh, we actually have two Ronnies there, Ronnie C and then Ronnie F, Keith, DJ Cochran, Lisa, and then my two newest patrons, Winter Soldier and Ebony Minecraft. So that is all of my patrons that I have currently supporting the channel, you know, through my Patreon account. Now, of course, I have a lot more viewers that support my channel just by watching the videos consistently, liking the videos, you know, sharing the videos, all those good things. All that is definitely appreciated as well. But I really want to do this special video to give thanks to my patrons, because like I said, they really are helping to keep me motivated. They're helping to give ways to stay consistent on the channel. They're going to help me to keep improving the quality of the videos as well. So yeah, I really do appreciate these individuals, and I hope you all will give them their props as well for helping out with this channel and to help keep this channel going. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, that's really all I can say about it. It's just very cool, a very cool feeling to have people that are willing to support me in this way. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Definitely more content on the way. Be on the lookout for that. I know some people are anxiously waiting for us, more videos related to San Diego Comic-Con. Like I said, that is forthcoming, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will talk to you all again real soon.